What kind of a life do stray dogs have? Where do they live? What kind of a natural habitat or an environment do they live in? Do they stay in someone's house? Do they stay on the road? Or do they stay in the gutter? Do they live in the forests? Do they live in families? Or do they stay alone? What do they eat? Do they hunt like lions, like leopards, like cheetahs, like jaguars? Do they eat from the trash? Or do they eat from the gutter? Are they herbivores? Or are they carnivorous animals? Do humans feed them? Do they rely on human beings for food? Well, stray dogs mostly live in the road, in localities wherever they can see good human beings with good intentions, where human beings take care of them. Dogs are considered as man's best friend. Right from the beginning, they always look up to us, they give respect to us. When we go close to them, they cannot tell us that I respect you or we respect you. So they wag their tail, they lower their ears, they put their head down, they lower their head a little bit. They give respect to us. And for that respect, I'm sure we can give a little bit of love and care to them. They always stay to themselves. They never harm anyone until and unless there's a reason. They love human beings. They love to be petted. They love it when human beings take care of them. Who will take care of these stray dogs if we human beings do not? We are the only chance of survival they have. They cannot live with us, but we can take care of them. We cannot keep all the stray dogs in our homes, but we can always take care of them. We can feed them a little food, whatever they need for survival. We are the only support they have. We can stay without them, but they cannot live without us. So we must take care of them because we are human beings. So let's learn a little about them. What would people do when they are in a situation where a dog needs help? Well, let's talk to some people and find out, shall we? It has rained a lot for one day, so much that the street in front of your house is completely waterlogged and a dog arrives at your doorstep searching for assistance. Now, will you force it to leave or will you feed it some food and then close your door?
Yes, I definitely do that because only 2 or 3 days ago these things already happened.
Yes.
And I have feed them and they stay right beside my house as it is an abandoned house and they stay over there, and after the waterlogged is completely removed, they go to their places.
Suppose you are out for your morning jogging or walk and you find a puppy crying for help from a drain where it has fallen. So a puppy has fallen into a drain and it is crying. So will you go towards it and get it out of the drain, or will you just leave it to its own destiny?
If it is about puppy, I know about it. Okay. So and since it is a puppy that it definitely need help, and it's a natural occurring phenomena in our society.
Yeah.
It sometimes happens because of those open, what do you call it? The nala.
Yes, exactly. The open drains.
Open drains. It happens. So I will definitely, if I will see, I will definitely approach, no matter whatever I am doing. Even if I am in a hurry, I will take it out. Okay. And I will not just take it out. I will take it out and I will try to make sure, from my understanding, that if it is fine.
Suppose you ever encounter a situation where you see a stray dog dying on the road. Maybe it is hit by a car, no one knows. Will you help it by calling some rescue agency, or will you just walk away, leaving the dog to its own fate?
So I won't walk away. I'll try to help him by myself. I don't know if there are any services like that in India. I am sure there are, but I don't know any. But I'll surely try to help him. I'll try to take him by myself, and if it can't be possible, I'll ask someone else to.
All right.
But I will surely try to help him. Yep.
All right. Dogs live in families. Yes, they do. Dogs always live in families just like humans. All the dogs that you see here belong to one single family. Yes, there are fights in families, but they always stay together and move together wherever they go. These are two sisters, and just observe the bonding between them. They are so small, but they know that they are supposed to behave with each other in a certain way, and they should care and love each other, and also stay together at all times. Right over here, the orange colored sitting dog is the son, and it's his mom standing next to him. Just observe how comfortable they are when they are together. Look how adorable and cute they are, brother and sister. There's their mom sitting there behind, and there's also their aunt standing next to them. This proves that they always stay together and move together and travel together. They even sleep together. Sleeping together is a lot better than sleeping alone, and is a lot more comfortable than being alone. They can sleep with someone whom they can trust. They always stay together. The big one in the center is their father, who's the alpha. Beside their father is the omega of the family, and just see how they are sharing and caring along with each other. They share the food, even if they are dogs, just like humans care for each other. These are two brothers, and they have been the bestest of friends right from their childhood. They used to share their food, they used to play together and have lots of fun. So, brotherhood not only exists among human beings, but it also does exist in case of animals, and over here in case of dogs. So dogs definitely have a loving and caring nature, and they have feelings and they have emotions for each other. Do you think that these stray dogs need help from humans, or
Yes.
they can survive without it?
No. They actually need help, because without the human help, they cannot live. Because it is my belief that they need help from human.
Okay.
And if we help them, then our whole community will become safe and helpful.
Do you think that just as we are born on this planet, we get the right to freely live? Does it also apply to the dogs? Do they also have the right to live equally just as we live?
Yeah, like any human being or living being, they deserve to live among ourselves. They do not harm you unless you poke them.
Exactly.
So they do deserve to live.
If you would ever have a pet dog, will you buy it from a pet store, or will you adopt a stray dog who needs a real home and a family?
Okay. So, first of all, for me, it's very difficult to foster dogs because I am a little, little irresponsible. But in future, if I ever have to possess one, I will definitely go for a stray dog because those are homeless. At least among a lot of stray dogs, one would be getting a better life.
Dogs need our help. Yes, they definitely do. This is Beagle. I call him Beagle because of his long face and his long ears, and he looks like a big beagle. He's cute, he's handsome, and he's a really sweet dog. Now over here, Beagle needs my help in order to get that biscuit. He cannot do it himself, and I'm gonna help him to get it. It was raining, and this man went out in the rain with his umbrella to make sure that the pups didn't get wet. As you can see, they are really small and they were just born a few days ago. Their mother had taken away 3 of them to shelter, and the last one was left in the field. And as you can see, they always do require human help. This is Jorul. She was 1.5 years old at this time. She was a sweet little dog who's not with us anymore. Right here, she cannot get out from that drain because she had early mating, and it resulted in paralysis of her hind limbs first, making them very weak. She could not stand or walk. She was in much pain. At this time, someone brought her out of the drain, thanks to that person. Her entire body was fully paralyzed. She could not get up, she could not do anything. She was suffering endlessly, and nothing could lessen her pain. And all of a sudden, some other dogs came to this place and started to bite her off, and she was suffering even more, endless suffering. But she lived the last 2 days of her life peacefully in proper care and shelter. She was given saline and different types of injections to reduce her pain. She was under observation all the time, throughout the day, every single hour, every single minute, every single second. There was someone to take care of her. Unfortunately, no photos or videos were captured during her treatment because all attention was given towards her, towards making her get better. And one day, when I woke up, she was not with us anymore. She had gone to the heavens. Rest in peace, dear Jorul. What kind of a nature do dogs have? Are they aggressive? Are they loyal? Are they adorable? Are they feelingless? Are they polite? Well, let's find out. Do you think that stray dogs are afraid of human beings?
Actually, there is a two answer for that. First,
Okay.
no, definitely not. They just live by themselves. They just running around and living their life. And second thing, if we strangely disturb them, so definitely they gonna take action or reaction for that. Some guys or some little kid would definitely hurt them or throw a stone in front of them. So definitely they're afraid of you. So they will take action.
Do you like feeding stray dogs, or do you treat them as untouchables?
No, we love them, and actually 5 or 6 days a week I feed them.
Do you think stray dogs are good for the society, or they should not live in our society?
No, they are good for our society. They protect the community. Once you get to know them, they will protect you at night, and they are good entertainers for our guards.
Yeah.
So those who sit at society gates. They keep them company, and dogs do not ask for anything else, just food and some love, little attention.
Do you like stray dogs or do you hate them, and why?
I never hated stray dogs actually, but in the earlier I used to scare of dogs. But as time passed by,
All right.
and I always feel there is some connection, and there is lot of lesson that we can learn from them, and vice versa. So I really like dogs.
There are two types of stray dogs. I'm sure you have noticed, but I'll just tell you that. First type, you will see that they wag their tail and they lower their ears when you go close to them, and they give respect to you. That is the first type.
Yeah.
And the second type is they want to trust you, but at the same point of time, you will see that every single time you go close to them, you feed them, you try to pet them, they will always maintain a distance from you.
Yeah.
Now, my question
agree.
is, my question now is, do you think that stray dogs want to trust us, but is it that because of the inhuman activities of some other human beings, they cannot trust us properly?
Agree. Total agree. Actually, they just want to like us.
Yeah.
But some human activities, like they see in daily life, so like they are little bit confused. Ki, is that a human gonna hurt me, or because they want to love them, you know? That's why ki, you can feed me, give me a shelter. They doesn't need anything. Just they want us from love. So give them love, shelter, food. So definitely after some time they all gonna be same. They all want to be loved.
You can see that her eyes are closed. This means that she completely trusts me even when my hand is on top of her head. And you will also see that her ears are lowered. This also shows that she respects me. Here, you can see that she is smelling my hand. This shows how gentle and calm dogs are. And just by smelling my hand, she can understand a lot of details about me. You can see how gentle and polite this dog is. I mean, if he wants, he can bite off my fingers along with the biscuit, but they are not like that. If you love them, they will love you back. You can see that he always waits patiently for me to give him the biscuit.